So hello guys and welcome back to LearningMG. Today I'm bringing you a new video and this is me trying to explain a few reasons as to why the Apple Watch may not charge. So we've got a few reasons, a few basic reasons which may lead into the thought that the Apple Watch may have some issues. So the first one being, if your Apple Watch doesn't charge, you should get a cloth and try to clean this part right here and make sure that without using any type of corrosive or anything, just with a simple cloth, try to wipe it just like this to make sure that you haven't got any residue. Then another quick tip would be make sure it isn't wet. Yeah, I know this sounds like common sense, but make sure that the actual Apple Watch isn't wet. Sometimes once the Apple Watch is wet and you've just come out of the beach or out of the water, evidently it will not charge correctly. So make sure you leave it a few hours before it's actually dry, or just use it until you see that you've deactivated water mode and that is dry. And then another reason may be that you can try and solve it is just by pushing this button right here. Sometimes without us noticing, we actually turn the Apple Watch off. This might be the case, and that's why you can't see the actual time once you try to turn it on a little bit. And in general, that may be the case. Sometimes this may happen, and I'm sure that many of us has happened to us at some point, and we don't know what's wrong, and we just push it at 5 seconds and we see that it's the actual symbol of Apple comes out, and that may be the reason. Then another reason may be because it's actually software updating. Sometimes meanwhile the software updating, you can't actually, even if you charge it, won't actually come on or it won't do anything. Just bear in mind that you haven't got actualization of the software of the Apple Watch and under second processes, because that may be the case as to why your Apple Watch isn't actually charging or giving any signs of living. Now another reason may be because your charger isn't charging correctly. Now this is completely normal, that after a while you've beaten the cable and it may not work because the actual cable is malfunctioning. So try and use a different cable. Now if you don't want to buy the cable, just go to a shop and make sure that you try and check it out before to see if the problem with the Apple Watch is the cable. And also remember that once you start to charge your Apple Watch, it isn't after a few a few minutes that you don't see any symbols or anything. After a long time that it hasn't been with some battery, so bear that in mind too. So as always, if you've got any questions regarding why your Apple Watch doesn't charge, please leave it in the comment section and we will try, me or anyone from the LearningMG team will try as soon as possible under 24 hours to answer you and give you some tips. And as always, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel because it really help the YouTube algorithm. Thank you very much for watching.